Hello friends, welcome to Easy Learning. In my last Kafka video, I have discussed about how to send string messages. So we used to pass here string and string, okay, to send our messages, and we would be having here name, right, if you remember. So guys, in this video I'll be talking about how we can pass a JSON message as your data model to the Kafka template using send method, and you can publish your JSON message or model to the topic using Spring Boot Java application. So guys, let's get started. So in order to create any message which is of JSON type, we need to have a model created, right? So let's create a package. Okay, let's create a package called model. So right now we are in Java. Let's create a package called model string com.easylearning.kafka spring boot example.model. Okay, and in the model class we will create, in the model package we will be creating a class called user, and this user will be my JSON, right, which I'm going to send to Kafka. So let's create some fields. Let's say string name, string department, okay, and let's say long salary. Create some getter setter. Let's first create default constructor, empty constructor, then create the constructor with the fields, parameterized constructor, and then create a getter setter for all these fields. At last, just create a toString. Yeah, so we are done with the model creation. This model will be my JSON to pass into the Kafka template. Now go to your class here, and instead of string in the Kafka template, we need to pass now user, right? That is coming from com.easylearning.kafka spring boot example, right? And here guys, we need to return the user class, okay, and as usual first parameter I'm passing name only, and second parameter, as you know, this is department, so let's say networking, okay, and third parameter is salary, so let's put it as 1500L, right? So we are done with the controller part also. Now the important part, the third step, is to create a configuration. So as I told in the last video that if you are sending a string messages, because Kafka template by default accepts string data type for your message, so we did not have to serialize, or we did not have to do any kind of configuration to pass the string message. Whereas if you are passing any model, if you are passing a user defined class as a JSON, then you do need to serialize that, and in order to serialize that we need to create a configuration for the Kafka producer, right? So in this example, suppose I am creating a model, you would be having somewhere DTO, you will be having somewhere your classes which will map to the database. So all those kind of thing, you need to create a configuration here for the Kafka. I have created one configuration, you can see, and this configuration class I want to load as part of the startup of Spring Boot application, or at the load of the class. That is why I have given @configuration. So now there is one method in that producer factory which is basically creating a map for me, okay, and in this map I am putting three values, three important values. So remember guys, the first value is your the server where you are starting your Kafka server, the path of that address you need to provide here. You can see that currently I am localhost. I am working my Kafka template running on the local host. So we have to give 127.0.0.1, and port is default as 9092, which we are providing. The second is key serializer. You can see that it's a string, so we need to pass it string serializer class, and the value, as I'm passing it as my model class user, so we need to pass it as JSON serializer, and then return the default Kafka producer factory, and it will accept this map in this parameter, and then it will do the serialization activity for me. So guys, to whom we have to tell that okay, go and do all this stuff, right? At the time of initialization the class is loaded, but who will provide the instruction for that? That's where Kafka template comes into picture. So we need to do the bean injection here. In our last video for sending the string messages, right, we did not have to inject a bean for Kafka template. We just auto wired the bean, right? We just injected the bean, the Kafka template there, and we have used it. But here is the chance for us to create the bean of the Kafka template. Now you can see that it's returning the Kafka template, passing this method. So as soon as this bean will be initialized or loaded, this method will be called, and at the time of configuration all this thing will be happening. So now guys, we are ready with the model. First step is model. Second step is you can pass your model here wherever you are publishing JSON message. You need to pass it and pass it into the Kafka template.send method. You can see that on this topic it will go the user class. And the third step and important step is the configuration. So guys, we are ready to run the application. Let's see, we are running on 8088 port. Let's start the application. And remember the path, Kafka learning / publish / name. This is the mapping for us, and we need to go to the test 789 topic, and we have to see that our JSON has been published or not. So you can see guys, the server is started on 8088 port. So let's go and use this run here, localhost 8088 / Kafka learning. Let's see the server is start or not. Yes, the server is started. So full path is publish slash, and we need to have a JSON message sending here, right? So let's say so we need to pass a name parameter here. So let's say Anthony. Okay, let's pass this name, and you can see guys, the message which we have returned here has been published on the browser. So Kafka template would have sent this message to this topic as a user JSON model. So now let's go to the topic and verify. So guys, you can see that this is the consumer of the topic test 789, which is subscribing this topic, has been consumed this message, JSON message. Salary is 1500, which we have hard coded. Department also we have hard coded, and Anthony we are passing as a name parameter. So guys, this is how you can send any JSON messages from the Java Spring Boot application to your consumer, and you can see that, verify that the consumer of this topic. Let's pass one more message called John, and see that the same result. We can verify it. Yeah, so we have sent couple of JSON messages. So this is how you can pass this. So guys, if you like any informative things in this video, please go ahead and like button, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed my channel Easy Learning yet, please go ahead and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you in the next video.